It's the Lions and the Bears, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Thank you all so much for finding time in your Thanksgiving holiday to join us. Brock Heward and Kate Scott here with you. And Brock, it's an annual tradition. We have a game in Detroit and a game in Dallas every year on this day. It's part of the old John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
Yeah, and you can just feel John, right? I just feel him as I got these headsets on and getting a chance and a privilege to call this game. It's become a part of people's celebration of the holiday every year. And I wish for every player in the league they got a chance at least once to play in a Thanksgiving Day game, because there really is a unique feel to it. You feel it in the building right now that you really don't get in any other contest.
Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw from Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup ahead of second down. Williams on the play action. That's caught. Keenan Allen. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now here's Williams. That throw finds Kmet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they've played or their record. How have they been able to do it?
You know, kid, I think this is a testament to a whole team. And not just a team on the field, but this is a team off the field. This is why you draft and develop. This is why you build 1 through 53 on a roster. You just can't have 22 starters. You've got to have the depth, and this team is showing you how to do it.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Goff on 1st and 10. Has it down close. He's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Staying grounded with Swift. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Williams from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Off the play fake, Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hauled in left side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 1st down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, here's Williams. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Again, it's going to be Swift. And they'll bring him down after an all-right game. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd and less than a yard. Williams set to pass. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Off play action, Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throwing deep for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fox now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They run with Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Just a field goal separates these two. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Going to run again with Swift. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Yeah, this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And we see that to this point, he's leading the NFL in touchdown receptions as we work through November and into our final month plus of play. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 37. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to give him the ball.
It's on the out route. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Gets this one to Patrick. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Tight end in motion right. Goff to the air now. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Bears about set for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Komet brings it in. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Williams on the play action. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, here's Swift. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Williams to throw. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. This is Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving in the right direction. 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. First down throw from Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 21-yard gain, and that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
This is complete to Gibbs. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Goff on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Out of the pistol, Williams. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. That one gains 7. And that's a Chicago first down. And on the give, it's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Swift hauls it in.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate, one thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that.
And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Torrey Taylor getting set to punt in once again. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. From the 43. He finds Laporta. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, it's Goff. The pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions. In a nice spot, 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and short. From the gun, Goff. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Goff. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Gibbs goes up and over for the touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fox now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. First down, Williams. Allen on the catch. And he gets him around 6 there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Working from the gun, Williams. Catch made by Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Back to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Miko Robertson takes it away.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
One last play before the break. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That is halftime in our annual Thanksgiving game from Dallas. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. A tight end in motion now. Now a give to Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run now with Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Goff setting to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd and long. Motioning the tight end now. They go play action with Goff. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his #1 premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yep.
Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Williams. Has his man, it's Swift. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. To throw is Williams. Komet brings it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. Williams from the gun. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running behind center with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the ground with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They'll run it with Swift. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And this one's out of the side of the end zone, was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Goff on 1st and 10. Finds Laporta. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Here's Goff. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. And in for the Detroit touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Brown game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st down throw from Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. St. Brown there to bring it in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Goff on 3rd. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Moore's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down throw by Williams. Rolling left. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. After the sack, another pass on second down. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Williams. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Running with Swift out of the gun. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for second down. Now here's Williams. Swift hauls it in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Carney's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They bring a tight end in motion right. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just one quarter, standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Gibbs now from the gun. Escapes a defender. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Off play action, Goff. He beams one deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the fourth. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Going the other way, Lions have it! Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Williams to throw on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. lots more of the catch out left. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first. Williams from the gun. Has his man, it's Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Now Williams has his man. It's a Dunze. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They run with Swift. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. From the gun, Goff. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Patrick with the catch. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing again. It's Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The offense headed back to the field. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Williams on the play action. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw by Williams. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
He fires one deep down the middle. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
A give left side for Gibbs. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Now Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10. The Lions readying for the punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Tight end gets it running forward. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Bajent. Brought in right side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Bajent now to throw. His pass caught by Allen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Bajent. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Punting unit out now. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 5 yards makes the hole a little smaller. It's going to be 3rd and 14 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions very close to an 11th win this season. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Bears football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now Bajent. Catch made by Allen. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Catch made by Carter. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Here's Bajent to throw. This finds Carter complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Throwing here, Bajent. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
One final shot here. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Into the red zone. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.